It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to Game 6 here in Round 1. An exhilarating night of the NBA playoffs coming right up here on 2K Sports. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, so is Shaq. I'm Ernie Johnson as we get ready for the tip. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Atlanta Hawks in their house, Phillips Arena. Checking out Atlanta, Game 5, a road loss, and now they look to take care of business in front of the home folks. We'll see if they have enough left to get it done. Well, frankly, they don't have many options in this one, win or go home. Now, from the coaching perspective, Kenny, how do you prepare your team with so much on the line?
Well, the one thing is focus, man. You got to teach your team to focus, because when you're not forcing things and you're focused in, you say, the things that's got us here is still good enough. And you have to believe that, you have to trust it, and then you will be victorious.
And you tell the team to approach it one play, one quarter at a time. You know, you also have to keep things in perspective, Ernie. It doesn't matter if you get down in the hole or get a big lead. To allude to what Kenny
It's been an absolute war out there. Neither side giving in. Both want to advance to the next round. It's the Game 6, right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We've got the Boston Celtics facing Atlanta. Take a look at the Hawks. It's a win or stay home as they look to keep their raucous crowd to help propel them to a final Game 7 on enemy ground.
Yeah, and despite being in that 3-2 hole, they've got reason to feel confident coming into this game. I mean, this building is charged up, and I'm not sure these fans will let them lose tonight.
Well, it is truly a fantastic atmosphere, no doubt about that. All signs point to a Game 7, but that's if they can keep their composure. I mean, they can't get caught up looking ahead to that 7th game.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Beasley out there with Gortat. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then there's Mo Williams. And it's Durant in at the small forward. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Williams passes to Gortat. The feed to Beasley. It's Oladipo on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. So it's the Celtics now. They come into the game following the win on Sunday.
They drew a lot of fouls in their games, guys, and that was the one area that really stood out when you watched it.
Just lack discipline defensively, Greg. I mean, That's why they got a lot of free points at the charity stripe.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Floats one, and he lays it up and in.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
On defense, the Celtics. It's a three-point game. Livingston dishes to Howard. Feeds to Livingston. It's Mo Williams with the rebound. The second chance effort. A nice shot by Howard. Howard's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Durant kicks to Beasley. And Williams, here we go. And the layup is good. Williams has got 5.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Here is Livingston. He's guarded by Williams. And he gets it to go. The Celtics have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Beasley outside. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers are always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Akeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. 4,000 career blocks. 2 defensive post defender.
Joakim Noah is checked in for Dwight Howard. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the slam dunk by Bazemore.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Oladipo, good.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Hawks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. The drive by Noah. Bazemore for 3. That is good. Bazemore's got 5.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Richardson. And again, Boston with the triple.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And oh, here comes Durant all alone. It's blocked. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. The Atlanta making some changes. Chris Anderson is checked in for Robinson. And Damari Carroll subbed in for Kent Bazemore. Boston also with the sub. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Kevin Durant. That's good.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
To the inside, here's Oladipo, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Oladipo's got 7 points in the game.
Yes. Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run, passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here is Barbosa. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one, and stolen by Richardson. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way, and the basket good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Barbosa kicks to Korver. No good again that time. Boston leading by 9. The pass to Oladipo. Varejao setting the pick for Oladipo. Back to Pierce. Here's Marjanovic. 5 to shoot. Here's Oladipo. Leaps for it, and that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Oladipo. Thompson for the triple. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And Kevin Durant, always in the gym, always working to improve. We asked him where that
comes from me being 8 years old.
Year-by-year improvements until he became the best player in the league and won an MVP. Now, the challenge, Greg, is to get back to that level after the injuries. Obviously, I think we all feel it is possible.
And you're absolutely right, Kevin. I mean, he's definitely proven in terms of the talent, the skill, and athleticism. What we find out now after dealing with the adversity is, does he have the heart and drive and that competitive spirit to be considered still among the very best?
And thanks for tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Durant. Richardson is out there with Williams. Then there's Beasley, and it's Okafor in at the 5.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Now here's Williams. 5 points in the game. Durant with a wide open look, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Durant's got his first basket of the night. And
good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Cannot hit. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Carroll, no one around him. Howard, excellent D there from Okafor.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Williams passes to Okafor. Beasley outside. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. For the Hawks, Williams, he's checked in for Robinson. G comes in for DeMarre Carroll, and it's Kent Bazemore in for Sean Livingston. And Bazemore kicks to Howard. Williams dishes to G. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Boston leading by 8. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Outside Williams. To the middle. Outside for Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Moves back up. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Gortat's checked in for Michael Beasley. The Hawks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Screen by Howard. Bazemore passes to Howard. That's tipped. Right side Durant. He sinks the 11-footer.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And the slam dunk by Bazemore.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
Durant, that's good.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Atlanta calls timeout.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Jason Richardson. The Hawks trail by 14. Here's Bazemore, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Hawks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. The free throw dropped for Bazemore.
Looking at the game Bazemore's been having, he has 8 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
Down low. There's the dish to Gortat. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Celtics have gone 1 of 3 at the line here. That free throw good from Gortat.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Anderson, he's checked in for Howard. Noah comes in for Williams. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Barbosa in for Alonzo G. And Oladipo kicks to Durant. Can't get it to go. And Atlanta will come the other way. And that one's good by Gortat.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
And here is Durant. He has 7. Fires it up. And that one hits back iron. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the half. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
Anderson Varejão's checked in for the Celtics. Pierce comes in for Kevin Durant. And there's 1:45 left in the first half. Bazemore gets the bucket. Bazemore's got 10. Celtics leading by 15. Oladipo outside. There's a screen by Gortat. Williams for 3. The rebound by Anderson.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Here's Barbosa. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Noah's got 3 assists tonight.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
6 on the shot clock. And Varejão kicks to Gortat. Releases. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Atlanta making some changes. Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for Anderson. Damari Carroll comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Livingston in for Leandro Barbosa. Emeka Okafor is checked in for the Celtics.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
To Williams. No good on the 3.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And here's Korver from the arc. Rebound Boston. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Oladipo. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Oladipo's got 9 points.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really.
The clock runs out, and we're...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Thank you for joining us live inside this sold-out arena. We are rocking and rolling. Taking a look at the Celtics, they've come out tonight and put the hammer down. They're obviously anxious to finish the series right here and now and not leave anything to chance for the Game 7. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
Well, they really dictated the pace of the game.
And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third quarter set.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup. Livingston is out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Kent Bazemore. Then there's Howard. And it's Robinson in at the power forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. Oladipo with the ball. Gortat with a screen on Thompson. And Oladipo.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Outside Williams. Beasley the... Green. Williams dishes to Oladipo. Pass to Beasley. Kicks to Durant. Lets it go from deep. That's good. Durant's got 10 points.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Howard, the pass to Bazemore. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Boston leading by 11.
Timeout. Boston timeout call.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Williams kicks to Durant. Rebound by the Hawks. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's Thompson off the drive. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Shots good by Williams.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Atlanta calls timeout. Celtics making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Beasley with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Oladipo's running. Richardson, good.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Here's Livingston. Can't get it to go. Gortat with the defensive effort. Durant kicks to Richardson. Misses the 3.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
And the Hawks making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Thompson dishes to Anderson. Passes it to Bazemore. And Durant sends it back. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Marjanovic. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. He has 5.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Dishes to Bazemore. Shot clock at 6. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Atlanta again missing. Boston leading by 17. Here's Durant. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
So for the Hawks, Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Anderson. Tamari Carroll comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson.